Hi, my name is Naija, and I'm part of Youth Ministries and Peace and Justice. And YMPJ is a faith-based organization that aims to rebuild the neighborhood of Bronx and Soundview, Brooklyn, in the South Bronx by preparing young people to become poetic voices for peace and justice. Youth members can sign up for different electives, which are dance, trips, photography, drama step, and visual arts, and much more.
Hi everyone, my name is Tiffany. I'm one of the staff people here at YMPJ. So the idea behind Faceless Ladies is that we have these women, powerful women in our community, right? If we add a face to them, it represents one person. If you take the face away, it represents women in general. So the ones that are going around now are the most recent Faceless Ladies, and they represent the shared our environmental justice work. So you have some that look a little bizarre, but it was kind of like a twist on before, when the river was dirty and like kind of messed up. Folks would go into the river, come out maybe with 3 arms, things like that. But then you have a woman over there with the red hair. She represents what we hope to see, so a woman pulling out fresh fish. And then in the past, it was also going over different struggles that women have gone through. And they represent, so we had like a woman who represented breast cancer, we had a woman who represented some of the sterilization that was happening in Puerto Rico back in the day. So we kind of keep this going to talk about women empowerment and to have visual art in our community. So that's
in the Bronx, in New York City in general, there's something that police do called stop and frisk that you guys were debating on before, and we're just trying to teach people their rights, what to do if they're stopped by a cop, so they don't get it knocked out.
Why is that important?
Because a lot of youth nowadays, they don't know their rights.
Okay, so the campaign I'm a part of is PEERS, and it stands for Providing Education Encouraging Restorative Students. And there we we help students know their rights in school, and we help them to fix their schools and how the school should be and not. And also now we're trying to fix up, trying to see how the students and the parents and community members want their schools to look like, and not only the students, and how we feel.
My name is Rashid. I'm going to explain what EJ is. So environmental justice is the fair treatment and meaningful involvement of all people, regardless of race, color, national origin, and income, with respect to development, implementation, and involvement, enforcement of environmental laws. In our campaign, EJ, we do stuff such as fixing up parks and planting street trees along the sidewalks. We've also fixed several parks like Concrete Plant Park and Starlight Park.
Yeah, so way back in maybe the 70s, it used to be this cement plant. So it ended up getting, after a lot of the demographics of this community started to change, it became abandoned. So after a while, it just became like this real eyesore in the community that was just taking rough. It was very dangerous. It had it ended up being just one of those places, folks, where it was unsafe for you to walk through. So on J Slog, we had young people who would take the train every day. When you take the 6 train, you get the perfect view of the park. So you would take the 6 train, you would see this rusted old space, and we're like, what could we do with it? We still to the right, or what it looks like right now. So we've added seating space. There's all of this green space. It has become, it is a bike path that you can bike ride all the way through. You can't see it in these photos, but somewhere over here, there is water access, so you can literally walk down a dock, and that's where we usually board canoes, and we do canoe rides, actually starting next month, right, I think? We're going to be doing, we do free canoe rides starting next month. So folks usually dock somewhere around here, and we do kind of like a mini tour of the area based on canoes. And that's what it took. 10 years to make this happen, but this is what it started like. It started with a group of YMPJ youth grabbing literally a little patch of soil, and we just started planting some grass, and we came in like once a week and we watered it, and started as a small little patch, and then after a lot of campaign work, this is what it turned into.
Is it now?
This is your first
first time seeing the solar panel? No. Okay. No, this go. So even some of your schools, like we work with St. Luke's school, it was a middle school, like go away that way. We trying to, they want the young kids, they also want a green roof on top of their school, so we working with them in terms of getting a green roof on their school as well too. You can get that too. Yeah, I mean, you can put a green roof anywhere. So you can't see, but behind this building right here is the Bronx Community Center. That's where we go play basketball and football at. They allow us to use their space here, and they also have a green roof on top of everything.
Welcome everyone. This is Grace Place. This is actually our spiritual space and our kind of calm space in the organization. It used to be carpeted. We're about to re-carpet it. We just had some like house type issues, leakage and all that stuff, so we have to take it out. So in this space is where we actually do some of our trainings with each other and all of that organizing training on how to know your rights. A lot of that happens in this space. So as you know, we are a Catholic faith-based organization. Around these walls is our interpretation of the story of Jesus. So I'm going to walk you through. So over here, this is the, so part of the story is that Jesus was born in a manger. For us, Jesus was born in Bronx River Projects, right? He was then baptized in the Bronx River by Juan the Baptist. When he spoke from the when he spoke from the highest pedestals, he was actually speaking from a fire escape to the community. When he walked with children through, through the streets, he was walking underneath the Whitlock train station, walking with all of our youth. The Last Supper was actually a community cookout. When the Romans came and arrested him, it was actually the NYPD. And when he was hung up on the cross, it was actually the lethal injection table. And this last image is, in our community, we always see rest in peace murals. So rest in peace to people who have been shot or have died. But we've never seen a in memory of rest in peace Jesus mural. So this is our very own rest in peace to Jesus mural in this space. And the reason we chose to tell the story of Jesus in this way is to, one, show that it is relatable to any person in our community, and how, yes, how he was an organizer in our community and how he's with us to this day, and how any of our life paths can still end up in that same place. So yes, I was arrested, right? So was Jesus. Yes, he was crucified. So are so many people on the lethal injection table. And it's just making sure that we are staying grounded and understanding that our community is not, our community and what our struggles are going through today is no different than of our faith and of our heritage. So.